RPGs are among the most popular and beloved genres on the PlayStation 5. The PS5 has become a hub for both Western and Japanese RPGs, offering a diverse array of titles that cater to various player preferences. So today, I'll talk about the new upcoming PlayStation RPGs coming out in 2025 and beyond. WUCHANG Fallen Feathers is an upcoming single-player Souls-like action RPG developed by Lindsay and published by 505 Games. Set in a dark fantasy version of late Ming Dynasty China, scheduled for release in summer 2025.
To help us escape. Yo, my sister. Is it you?
Phantom Blade Zero is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by S-Game. Set in a dark, semi-open world that blends Chinese martial arts with steampunk aesthetics, the game offers a unique kung fu punk experience. Ghost of Yōtei is the anticipated sequel to Ghost of Tsushima and is set to release in 2025 exclusively for PlayStation 5. This new setting provides a vast open-world environment featuring sprawling grasslands, dense forests, and tundras.
Who are you? I thought we killed your whole family.
The snake. The Oni. The Kitsune. The spider. The dragon. Lord Saito.
What are we going to do with this one, Saito?
I'm sorry it came to this, little wolf.
Rainu. Why do you always call me that?
It means one who is easily lost in the hunt.
Project Awakening is an upcoming high-fantasy action RPG offering a seamless open-world experience. Cygames has confirmed that Project Awakening remains in active development.
Fix your eyes forward, lest you overlook the traces. Keep your ear to the ground, lest you lose the trail. We are the shield that shall not break! We are the sword that shall not bend! O God of steel and fury, give us flesh to hunt! For blood transfer!
The Blood of Dawnwalker is an upcoming single-player open-world dark fantasy action RPG set in a fictional 14th century kingdom called Vale Sangora. Players take on the role of Koen, a character caught between humanity and vampirism.
My sister. She needs help. Fast. Please, let us pass through. I beg of you. Please. Please. I don't know. How?
I am life. I am death. I am everything in between. I have been watching your little valley. Pestilence, famine, killing, blood spilt carelessly like water. Things will be different now. For all of you.
A powerful being.
Lost Soul Aside is a highly anticipated action RPG set in a semi-open world. Players can explore diverse environments, uncovering secrets, and engaging in side quests that enrich the main narrative.
Just a dream? My only hope lies with you.
Come, Kaiser. We will travel across worlds, leap through dimensions, together. I see great power within you, a destiny waiting to be fulfilled. Let me be your vengeance, the blade in your hand. Wanted to be a hero, but for humanity's sake, you must.
Then give me your power, Arena.
Vindictus Defying Fate is an upcoming action RPG by Nexon. Set in the same universe as the original Vindictus MMORPG, this new title shifts away from its MMO roots to offer a more focused, single-player experience with plans for optional co-op multiplayer in the future. The Witcher 4 is an upcoming highly anticipated open-world RPG by CD Projekt Red, currently in full-scale production, utilizing Unreal Engine 5, aims to offer deeper character interactions, impactful choices, and a narrative focusing on survival, morality, and human struggle in a crumbling world.
Forgive me, daughter. 'Twere my only choice.
I shall be the bringer of salvation.
A Witcher? Witcher! Whose coin did ye take? Nay, you can't. 'Tis tradition. Chosen she is, by the gods.
No! You chose her. Back to the village. Go, now.
Nay! I must save them! Save the village!
Save yourself! Run! To shelter! To your father! Run!
Crimson Desert is a highly anticipated open-world action role-playing game that also features a variety of activities beyond combat, including exploration, fishing, and cooking, providing a rich and immersive experience.
Believe it. Banner's house was completely ransacked. They even took the horns off his goats.
Your corpse shall rot under a cold stone tomb!
Ballad of Antara is an upcoming free-to-play action RPG slated for release in 2025 on PlayStation 5. The game offers a rich blend of Souls-like combat, cooperative multiplayer, and a narrative-driven experience set in a mystical world. Ananta is an upcoming free-to-play urban open-world action RPG developed by NIGHTREIGN and published by NetEase. The game combines elements of various genres, offering a unique blend of exploration, combat, and life simulation.
Dangers on the horizon. But you know, the thing that keeps us united, that one thing.
Get home early and game on.
Elden Ring NIGHTREIGN is a
Elden Ring NIGHTREIGN is a standalone adventure within the Elden Ring universe, crafted to offer players a new gaming experience by reimagining the game's core
You
design.
must become one of the Nightfarers, fighting through the endless night and taking on scores of vicious foes over the span of 3 days. Once a country that thrived thanks to the power of gods, Limveld is now nearing its end, gradually being eroded by the night that has saturated the land. You will be deployed to Limbo to hunt the Night Lords as a level 1 character. In your current state, you won't stand a chance against that type of overwhelming power. You must gain the strength to survive by moving swiftly and skillfully. It's up to you to choose your route within the limited time you have before night falls. You can choose to hunt enemies and level up. Search for treasures, weapons, and items. Infiltrate bases guarded by soldiers to gather information from hidden operational maps. Or challenge powerful enemies, wandering the land and lurking in heavily infested fortresses to obtain equally powerful rewards. Whether you choose to move together or divide and conquer, your character's skills, playstyle, and traits should guide your priorities. The layout of Limbo will change each time you visit. With every expedition, bases, types of enemies, chest rewards, and other features of the field will fluctuate. Sometimes your exploration may be interrupted by enemy ambushes, or you may encounter unpredictable events, like sudden meteor strikes. Even more dramatic changes can also appear, like erupting volcanic craters bubbling with lava, or dark forests shrouded with corruption that rots anyone who dares explore it. In this constantly shifting world, you will face new choices as the battlefield evolves with each expedition. Evaluate every situation, use your skills to fight back, and survive through the night.
Where Winds Meet is an upcoming open-world action RPG set in ancient China during the 5 Dynasties and 10 Kingdoms period. The game immerses players in a richly detailed world inspired by wuxia martial arts fiction. Pathologic 3 is an upcoming narrative-driven survival horror RPG scheduled for release in 2025. Players assume the role of Daniil Dankovsky, known as the Bachelor, a city doctor summoned to a plague-stricken town.
Вспыхивает эпидемия загадочной лихорадки.
И как единственный квалифицированный медик, я установил карантин.
Чтобы другие медики не мешались.
Мешались чему? Даже больницу я сделал сам, в городском театре.
В нем вы кололи жителям песчаную чуму.
У вас записан полный бред. Я пытался выиграть хотя бы лишний день.
И ваши меры только сократили срок существования этого города.
В чем ваша цель, инспектор?
Вас никто не обвиняет, доктор. Но посмотрите на себя со стороны. Вы не преуспели. Полная фиаско.
Болезнь мутировала слишком быстро. А пациенты постоянно врали мне. Я не ликвидатор, и не инквизитор, и не полицейский чин, и не армейский командир. Я доктор. Я ученый.
Мне кажется, вы сами перестали понимать, кто вы такой. Если бы вы могли начать все заново, вы бы повторили свои действия?
Все мои меры были полностью оправданы. Но кое-что я бы поменял.
been
The Relic, First Guardian is a single-player action RPG. Set in the dark fantasy world of Arceltus, players assume the role of the Lost Guardian, tasked with collecting fragments of the shattered relic to seal a consuming void threatening the realm.
remains, the void was born. The Brutals, those monsters were created by the void's corruption. There's only one reason you've been brought back. You must gather the fragments of the great relic and seal the void. Without you, no one else can accomplish this.
The Outer Worlds 2 is an upcoming action role-playing game set in a new solar system with diverse environments, including sprawling cities and alien landscapes, providing a richer exploration experience.
More weapons. And more graphics. Get ready for an adventure that took 3 times longer to make, but will almost certainly be 2 times bigger.
Baby, 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 ain't nothing yet.
In 2025. Welcome back to the future. Try not to break it again. The
Lies of P Overture is an upcoming expansion for the acclaimed Souls-like action RPG. Lies of P. This DLC serves as a dramatic prequel, transporting players to the city of Krat during its final days, just before the catastrophic Puppet Frenzy massacre.
My forever friend, help me to hold your hand and dance.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you?
she was looking for someone.
Legendary. She stepped up only because no one else could. Too many stalkers were lost to that evil.
I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life. I swear I won't be late. Not again.
Project Jinyiwei is an upcoming single-player ARPG. Set during the late Ming Dynasty, the game immerses players in a historical narrative filled with political intrigue and martial arts combat. It is being developed using Unreal Engine 5 and is slated for release on PlayStation 5.
就得被绣春刀砍了脑袋。
关个门拦得住吗？北镇抚司办案，交出来。
Freedom this open world offers.
Gothic Remake is an upcoming single-player action RPG, faithful reimagining of the 2001 cult classic Gothic, rebuilt from the ground up using Unreal Engine 5. The game is slated for release in 2025.
How you solve or handle their problems depends entirely on your choices. No matter when, in what order, or if you do anything at all, the game will always respond appropriately to your decisions. Experience a complex and demanding combat system with satisfying character progression. Overcome your opponents using a variety of melee weapons, eliminate them from a distance, or learn the arcana of magic. Remember that each type of weapon behaves differently. Its effectiveness depends on training. We're aware that when creating a remake of a beloved title, it is hard to live up to the expectations of its long-term fans. However, we feel there is room to develop the experience further by telling new stories from the colony and expanding on those that die-hard fans have known for more than 2 decades. We are also focusing our attention on enhancing many aspects of gameplay, such as diverse NPC routines and reactions, more complex crafting, and more rewarding character progression. Despite the passage of time, Gothic remains in the hearts and minds of many players. With the possibilities of Unreal Engine 5 and a variety of modern features, Gothic Remake will soon rekindle that love. Whether you've been a loyal fan for years or are just looking for a true RPG experience, welcome back to the colony.
Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is an upcoming action role-playing game. Serving as a sequel to the 2004 cult classic Bloodlines, the game is set in a modern-day Seattle and is scheduled for release in October 2025. The Awakener Rising is a single-player open-map action role-playing game set in a medieval fantasy world where players embark on a journey to end a long-standing war between demons and mortals.
Come forward, Awakener. I can smell the hypocrisy of God.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Lost Ronin is an upcoming action RPG drawing inspiration from the titles like God of War. Project The Perceiver is an open-world action role-playing game set in a fantasy world inspired by Chinese culture and landscapes, offering a rich setting for players to explore.
唐已经灭了。天下易主，救星不存，你还能为何而战？
大唐之命系于斯民，人在则唐不灭。
天下是苍生的天下，梁还是唐，这两个字重要吗？
大唐福泽万年，逆贼杀戮无道，如何相提并论？
一将功成万骨枯，总有人要在阴影里背负罪孽。 你那戏里的唐，真是你心中所念的唐吗？
Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault is the eagerly anticipated sequel to the beloved 2018 indie action RPG Moonlighter. Scheduled for release in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X or S, and PC. The Night Wanderer is an action RPG that combines elements of Souls-like combat with Metroidvania-inspired level design. Players will assume the role of WUCHANG, an elite soldier dispatched to the enigmatic planet Midgard to investigate a lost scientific expedition.
Riding on a horse as big as a dragon. His sword ablaze. They said he came out of the Fright Wastelands. Shaped by depraved thoughts, a shadow followed him. A shadow who sang of war. They said he was the son of a vagrant god, who sired him with a mortal woman. They said he was forged by lightning. A lightning that woke up the slumbering princess. She was confined by the abyss. her only hope, the ship carrying her beloved. Liz said she died, giving birth to fire and to the warrior.
Age of Memories is an upcoming action RPG developed by Midgar Studio, known for their previous title Edge of Eternity, and published by Nacon. The game is scheduled for release in Q4 2025.
He told me. Corrosion is divine, didn't you know? It's an absolute marvel, far beyond your very basic abilities. Don't you get it? One can mold the corrosion however one sees fit. Corroded stones, corroded plants, and even corroded humans. Those pretty words will be washed away. The great sea of the corrosion. What matters from now on is the sacred language of the limitless lead. Come, Soul Whisperer. Let the corrosion choose her champion.
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Remake is one of the most anticipated RPG projects in development. Originally announced in 2021, the remake aims to reimagine the beloved 2003 classic with modern technology while preserving its iconic narrative.
They promised power. Now they wield it. We face the greatest Sith in generations. They must be stopped.
Neverness to Everness is a supernatural urban open-world RPG set to release for free on PS5. You'll step into the shoes of an appraiser embarking on an extraordinary supernatural adventure in the bustling metropolis of Haru. ArcheAge Chronicles is an upcoming online action RPG that serves as a sequel to the original ArcheAge MMORPG. Players will delve into ancient ruins, investigate mysterious events like catastrophic airship crashes, and uncover the secrets of this rediscovered land.
And yet, you have been granted another chance in Auroria. It must be the will of your beloved Mother Goddess. However, I still have no trust in your kind. yourself. If you survive this trial,
HARUKA Beyond the Stars is a coming-of-age sci-fi action RPG which follows the protagonist Yuki and the mysterious girl Mia on their journey across space. Chrono Odyssey is an upcoming next-generation action MMORPG set in the expansive fantasy world of Satera. The game uniquely integrates time manipulation mechanics into its core gameplay. My Time at Evershine is the third installment in Pathia Games' beloved live-theme RPG series. Set in the post-apocalyptic city of Evershine, players assume the role of a newly appointed governor tasked with rebuilding and managing the town. Daba, Land of Water's Car is an action RPG developed by Dark Star and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. Part of the PlayStation China Hero project, the game is set to release on PlayStation 5 with potential plans for PC availability. DECAPOLICE is an upcoming crime suspense RPG developed by Level 5, set in a vast open-world city. Players will collect clues within DECASIM to solve real-world crimes, utilizing a case board to piece together evidence.
なるほど。真相が見えてきたな。この事件の犯人はお前だ。何食わぬ顔のヒゲじじい。ちょっとハーバード、相手が逆上しちゃったよ。低俗な犯罪者め。あんまり刺激しない方が。うわっ！人質を取ったからって逃げられると思うな。焦ってるのか。隙だらけだな。なんだ！面白くなってきたな。これくらいで驚くのか？驚くでしょう。刑事失格だな。とにかく悪党は世界から全員排除する。これは犯罪者の悪意が具現化したクライムビーストっていうらしい。何でもいい。始末するまでだ。始末じゃない、逮捕でしょ。ほう、敵もやるじゃないか。ハーバード、そんなに落ち着いてる場合？一応興奮はしている。悪党をぶちのめす興奮が。負けてられない。おとなしく捕まるんだ。これで事件解決だな。これで終わりか。危なかったな。安心しろ。まだこの街には悪党。
Exodus is an upcoming AAA sci-fi action-adventure RPG by Archetype Entertainment. Players can expect a blend of action-oriented combat and deep narrative choices that influence the game's outcome.
Loaded weapon is a hell of a way to greet your new partner.
So you're June.
We're burning time. Now that we're all best of friends, let's make each other rich.
I'm not just here to look pretty. I got away with celestial tech.
I see a lot of potential in this new partnership.
Let me light the way for you.
Target acquired.
Many thanks again for your help.
You should have been honest.
This place is forbidden. The price is death.
That's what it means to be a traveler.
Showa American Story is an upcoming action role-playing game set for release in 2025 on PlayStation 5 and PC platforms. Arknight's Endfield is an upcoming real-time RPG set in the same universe as the original Arknights game. Endfield offers a blend of action RPG and strategy gameplay featuring real-time combat, base building, and exploration elements. Titan Quest II is an upcoming action RPG. Serving as a sequel to the 2006 classic, it continues the series' tradition of blending mythological storytelling with deep character customization and loot-driven progression.